copping some attention there was Harms. And it will go further afield for the Gold Coast, down to Hall, and things open up towards Miller, but Garland's going to get back there. He's got support from Wagner deep in defence, and Melbourne once again control it with the numbers.
Yeah, they'll clear it comfortably, the Demons. Taken by Cam Pedersen again. He's going to send it up to the wing. It's a good kick for Jetta. Takes the mark. Handball away to Watts. Watts looks up. He goes long, and big Maxi Gawn is waiting and taking the mark and kicking the goal is Garland. What a night he's had, Max Gawn.
Showing peas there, the big man. That was just that was a task too big for the Suns defenders. Great run off halfback. The Suns are out on their feet, but Maxi, just this massive figure in the forward 50, and Jack Watts sees him, and it's just an obvious target. Get in as quick as you can. There is no way that Saad is going to be able to spoil that. Maxi very generous to give that one off. Good grab.
It's a good night for the travelling Demons fans. Haven't always enjoyed a lot of success on the road, particularly over the last decade.
I think Jeffy buys the first beer for Max tonight.
You would think so. You'd hope so. If he doesn't, it's the last one he'll get.
In saying that, he's played a really team game, Jeffy Garland. He's had some really good touches, played a really good team game tonight, so it's come back for him.
There's the Gawn tap again, and Melbourne go forward. Garlett's got a couple to beat here, and Sada just loves to mark and go immediately. Try and really break the lines. Brings a kick back inboard today. Day's going to spread it boundary side. And spots up Jared Grant. 83 points the lead here for Melbourne. On the back of a massive second half. And some soul searching for the Gold Coast, who will lose their fourth game on the trot after such a promising start to the year. As Garland will send them back inside forward 50. Bug with a fly, gets it at ground level, fed it back to Pedersen. Bug the tight confines of the boundary line. He goes in short, Harms with the fly, couldn't take the mark. Crashing in there was Kennedy. Petrarca as well. Lemons under pressure. Ball's wrapped up. 20 metres out from the Demons' goal.
Well, they just weren't competitive last week against the Cats Gold Coast. 120-point thrashing. They're going to get another touch up tonight. There's the ball up as Kennedy tries to get the kick away. And now Hall for the Gold Coast Suns. Looks up. A great deal on offer. Martin is going to get to it though. That's a very good mark. He was able to get to it and take a grab for Gold Coast. Brings it inboard. Hall working very hard. Just couldn't take it with his bootstraps. Oliver. Tyson. Mitchie gets involved, and Jones thought about the handball. He will now to Oliver. Clayton Oliver looks up. He goes deep. Big Maxi Gawn looms large again. And he gave away the front.
Just had the hands in the back, big Maxi.
Yeah. Just wasn't quite long enough kick, was it, by Oliver?
And Curry worked very hard to get back there. Here's the hands in the back. Not a lot in it, but the rule is you just know where to place your hands in the back in the marking contest. So good decision.
Grant goes long today, who takes the mark. At halfback here for the Gold Coast Suns, who are going short to Miller. And share it around here, Lonigan. As we tick inside the last 5 minutes.
Oh, trouble.
Oh, dangerous here. Trying to find their way out. The Gold Coast have come right across their defensive goal. And keep it alive just inside the boundary line. His shade. He wants to come inboard with a kick, and he spots up a target in Lemons.
They're looking forward to getting to the final siren. The Suns absolutely out on their feet.
Now Lonigan bursts through to get that ball deep inside 50. Lynch with the fly. Here's a ground level ball. Garland almost the opportunity. Here's Ablett trying to pick the pocket, and he's been legged.
What a trip.
And the advantage was almost going to be paid. Umpire will bring it back.
I think we'll see. When you think about even when they get their best midfield back, and it's been spoken about a little bit, Gaz has to move forward. Yeah. And I think when you think he's played 280 games, and when can the Gold Coast Suns win a premiership? They want to get in contention with Gaz still up and going. So he might have to play forward for a couple of years to wait for that window to open up.
So Gary Ablett with his 20th disposal of the night. And he'll slot it home for a goal. The 13th of the night for the Gold Coast Suns.
It's a good point. Lynchy, I think definitely Gary Ablett going forward, and that's going to help his longevity. He has been a very professional player in the way he prepares himself throughout the week and the way he looks after his body. We just see here the goals per game, that is nowhere near enough. We've seen he's been a solid contributor, up around the 1.5 goals per game as a midfielder, but arguably he's one of the best one-on-one forwards in the competition, especially medium-sized forwards. They need to exploit that more.
So that's the thing, that if he's going to be a part of a successful Gold Coast Suns outfit, they've got to look after his body now. 31, played 280 games. That's a long career in itself. Got to look after him, got to get him forward. And as you said, he's going to be a very dangerous small forward anyway.
Here's Max Gawn getting it out of the middle. Sard gathers, but he's been shut down by Pennison. When he comes out, Hall couldn't get hold of it. He'll go again. Ablett will get the sneaky little kick out. Miller couldn't take it low down. Here comes Garland. He couldn't take it for the Gold Coast either. And then Garland got the handball away, and Harms was tackled without the footy and will take the free. What about the effort tonight for the Gold Coast? That was Rodney Eade's big talking point after last week, boys. How do you think he'll spin it tonight?
He'll be really disappointed with his second half. Reasonably competitive in the first, blown away in the second.
He's gone with the outside of the boot. Can he kick it? No, he can't.
Yeah, I agree, Lynchy. I think their competitiveness early, there certainly was a lot of scrimmages, wasn't there? So that usually tells that the effort level's there from the Gold Coast Suns, getting a lot of numbers around the stoppages, but that has really dropped away, and that's troubling for me because effort's got nothing to do with talent, and that is an area of concern now for the Gold Coast Suns. They really need to be stronger the way they get through games until their stars get back into the lineup.
He'll stretch to Tyson, who will penetrate the 50 once again. The high flyers for Melbourne. Hogan at the back. Scooped up though by Sard on the last line of defence. Sweeps a handball to Garlett. Can't find a target with the handball. Chopped off here by Vince. Well done by Petrarca. Spotted up Oliver with a beautiful pass.
There's that combination. Essentially, your two first-year players combining there. Petrarca in his second game over to Oliver, who's played a handful.
So Clayton Oliver, solid night, as we can see there. Just 3 kicks from his 22 disposals. He's 52 metres out. We know he can roost a footy. It's going to go right to the line. It's going to mark almost. It's going to get through for a rush behind in the air. Max Gawn, man flying.
Slow getting up, Big Maxi. And exhausted. He's still standing back there on the line. He's cooked.
So ball back into play. Oh, there's a spillage. Happens it all here for Tyson. Stretch. Handball didn't meet the target. And there is Grant trying to take it. Oliver is in amongst it again. We're going to have a ball. I like the way they've managed Oliver too, boys. They gave him a rest a couple of weeks ago. He came back through the VFL last week and really starred against Essendon at Windy Hill, and he's back in the lineup. So first year of AFL football, and he's managed well by the Demons because he does get banged around a little bit. Malcheski from half back. Garlett now for the Gold Coast. Sockers it off the deck to half forward. The race is on. Ablett's leading in that race. Little Soccer was clever. Away to Lynch. Got it away to Garlett, who's firing away a goal here for the Suns. It's going to be Aaron Hall to take it and kick the goal. Inside the last minute.
Nice pass from Garlett over the top. Hasn't been too much to like about the Gold Coast Suns tonight, but he looks very handy. And just chipped the ball over the top to Aaron Hall. And I think, as you mentioned, Matty, about Oliver, went out of the side into the twos. Melbourne don't have to gift games anymore. They've got to that level now, and certainly they haven't played finals, but they've got to that level. They don't gift games. If you need to go back, whether it be for a rest or just to tidy up your defensive work, you have to go back.
There's nothing like selection pressure to create some urgency within your list, Lynchies there.
Yep, that's right.
Bernie Vince spoke about that a couple of weeks. He thinks that's been a good improvement from the Demons because of that selection pressure now.
You certainly know you're heading somewhere as a footy club. So last rights here. Melbourne, a magnificent win it's going to be on the road to get to 4-3 on the season.
And importantly, they keep in touch with the 8. A game out of the 8 going into round 7. And now they'll be 4-3. Won't get them in the 8, but just keeping that win loss ratio on the right side.
And their draw is okay, so they're pretty good, actually.
Might be a chance for one more here. Vince pumps it inside. Forward 50, the big fly from Bug. He couldn't take the mark. Tyson trying to get the loose ball. He couldn't. Not a great handball there from Cameron. Puts Lemons under all sorts of pressure, and he's able to clear the danger zone. Out the back, the Gold Coast. Through Garlett to a one-on-one inside forward 50. Lynch, McDonald. Mitchie there at the drop. What a performance by the Demons. 16 goals in the second half. And they run out 73-point winners here at Metricon Stadium.
Yeah, it was a demolition in the end, big second half. Melbourne were a lot more impressive today. Their tackling pressure across the board was very good. They started to tidy up their disposal, especially coming off half-back and through the centre of the ground in the second half. See, big Maxi Gawn was able to pop up and Kitty's couple of goals throughout the night. But it was a really good, solid, even performance. I think the really encouraging thing for the Melbourne Demons is those big-bodied young midfielders. There's one of them, Christian Petrarca, in his second game. Well, he's an air ball. He looks like a 25-year-old, fully developed midfielder, so plenty of upside there.